Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought we could do something a little bit different for this Sephora sales season. I thought I could take you guys along while I clean out my loves list because it's been a while since I've gone through the full list and I think there's a lot of stuff on there that I'm not really interested in anymore and it's kind of a hot mess. So I want to go through that, clean out my loves list, and then decide what I'm going to buy for the upcoming sale. And I can show you guys how I build my cart and how I clean out my list. So let me go ahead and pull up my Sephora page and we will jump in. So here's the Sephora homepage. We've got a couple of new things up here that I've already kind of checked out, and there's a few things I've already added to my basket and or loves list. As you can see, I've already got a couple things in my basket, but I think we should just go ahead and head straight into the loves list. And I think I'm going to sort this by recently added, and then we're going to go and just kind of go all the way back to the beginning and see what's the oldest things on this list, because I really need to clean it up. As you can see, we're still scrolling. And we go, still going. All right, here we go. I think we're finally at the bottom. So the first thing is from Gucci, and it says Velvet Matte Lipstick in this shade Imperial Green. And I'm keeping this on the list just for when I ultimately do go back and do another green lipstick video. It's been a while, but I had a lot of fun with it, and people have been asking for another one. It's just taking me time to find and source new green lipsticks and have time to test all of them. So that might be in a while. So I want to keep that on here. The Prism Libre Loose Setting Powder from Givenchy. I think I'm going to remove this only because I know I like this powder. I've just bought it recently, so I do have the packaging with me. And I think if I ever do want to rebuy it, I would just reference my empty packaging. Because I do keep all my empties. I film empties videos, so I think that'd be the reminder for me to buy another one. So let's remove that one from the list. And same with Olaplex. I have Olaplex number 3 on here. I've just recently bought one. I've got one in my bathroom. I think I'm going to be good for a little bit. I like to use this whenever I do color my hair. I do dye my hair from a warm brown to a dark cool black. So I use this whenever I do dye my hair just to kind of prevent any damage. Next, we have a couple of foundations. So first we have the Lancome Teint Adult 24-Hour Longwear Matte Foundation, and I've got one of those in PR, and then I purchased one, and it just was not the right shade for me. So I think I will leave this on because I do think that shade would be my good shade match, and I don't want to buy this just now. I do have a good amount of foundation, so I think I'm going to hold off on that. Same with the Laura Mercier. This one's on here because I remember back when I was in college, one of the first times I ever went to Sephora, I purchased the the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. And I've always wanted to go back and try it again and see what I thought of it now, years later, with much more experience under my belt. So I am going to leave that on the list. Now let's see, Givenchy. I don't think I'm ever going to try this foundation. I just don't. So I'm going to remove this one. All right, now we have from Natasha Denona the Puff Paint Liquid Blushes, and I really do want to try these. So I'm gonna leave the 3 of them on the list because I don't think I'm gonna pick them up during this Sephora sale. Now for the Burberry My Burberry blush, that is my favorite perfume of all time, but I did just buy the full size 3-ounce one a little while ago, so I'm not gonna be running out of it anytime soon, and I don't think I need the reminder on here, so I'm just gonna remove that. The Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. I've really wanted to try this. Don't know if I'm going to be picking up during this sale, so I'm going to leave it on here. This Melt Blush Palette, it's already on sale for $40. And if I could get the sale, the 20% on top of it, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. So I'm going to leave it here. We might come back to that. Okay. Next, we have some hair oils. I've been looking for probably more so of a scalp oil and less of an actual hair oil, just because my hair has been, or my scalp has been extra dry lately. I think because we're switching into spring now. But I don't think this one, see, this one has that dropper applicator that I think would go really well on my scalp. So I think I'm going to leave that on there. And then the bread one, I'm going to remove from my list. Moving up, I have some skincare. So we've got the Sunday Riley oils. I've recently purchased some of these, so I don't need to restock. And I think I'm good for now. So I'm going to remove these from the list. I'm also going to remove this Origins mask because I don't need any more masks. I have a decent amount of masks right now. So we're going to remove that. The Boom Boom Body Cream. Now this, I love the lotion. I love the way it smells. It's just too expensive. So I don't know if I'm going to pick it up during this sale. It would be good to get 20% off of that though. That's also a maybe. That's also a maybe. Okay, I really want to try this cushion. This Dior perfume cushion. It's $90. This might be something to throw in my cart for the sale, because 20% off of this would be a nice price, and I don't know when else I would try that Dior. So I'm going to add this to the basket. Next, we have this Orbe Gold Lust Nourishing Hair Oil, and this was a recommendation from the Taylor, and I've heard great things, but that's expensive. So I might leave it here for a little bit longer and may or may not come back to it. Romance by Ralph Lauren. I got a little mini of this perfume and it smelled delightful. I loved it so much. I added it to my loves list. So I know I'm not going to buy this anytime soon. I have like a whole perfume collection that I need to kind of start going through first. But I just want to have this on here to remind me that this was actually a really good scent. I am going to remove this Bread Duo because it's the same oil from earlier that I don't think I'm going to reach or go for. The KVD ModCon Liquid Gel Blush. I just, in my time, filmed my blush declutter, and I have plenty of blushes. So this one doesn't pop out at me as anything unique other than the fact that it's from KVD. So I'm going to remove this one. Chanel No. 5. Am I ever going to buy a full... I've never bought an actual full-size Chanel No. 5. So that might be a I'd like to someday kind of thing, you know. The Way Hair Oil. This is going to stay on here because I really like this hair oil. It's really... Actually, you know what? I lied. I'm going to take this off because I have this in my bathroom right now. And when I run out, the empty will be a reminder for me to get it again. So I do not need to keep it on my loves list. I have too much on my loves list. Okay. Let's see. The Armani Power Fabric. I've got a bone to pick with Armani and their shade ranges. I don't know why. I was looking at a foundation earlier today. Let me see. You know what? I might pull this up. Okay, so this is the one I was looking at. This is the Luminous Silk, and I purchased this in the shade 1.5 because thinking, like I would hope a decent amount of people would think that their numbering system would be 1 is the lightest, and then as you get higher and higher in the numbers, because that's what it looks like. It looks like the darker shades have darker or higher numbers on them, right? Well, I went and I was going through all these swatches. 3.75 is their lightest shade. Why is 3.75 lighter than 1.5? That makes not a damn lick of sense to me. I was going back and forth like, am I crazy? Why is this one the lightest shade? So anyway, long story short, that is neither here nor there. But I was upset with that because I did not get the right shade the first time I went and I bought this. So I'm going to remove shade 1 from my loves list because I know at the very top I added 3.75 because eventually, out of spite, I will buy that to test it out and just let you guys know. Next we have from Pharmacy the Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned that they liked this, and so I added it to my loves list. I'm not going to buy this anytime soon. I've got a really good skincare routine right now, and I don't want to throw too much new things at it, and what I do want to try new is toner. So I'm going to remove this because I know I'm not going to try it anytime soon. I'm going to leave this Paula's Choice toner on here. And I honestly was going to buy this, but there's another toner I do want to try out first. So I'm going to buy that one during the sale. And then this one, because it's only $26, it's not as expensive as the other one I want to try. So I want to buy that one during the sale. And I'll save this one because I don't mind paying $26 for a toner. Next, we have the Liquid Silk Canvas from Tatcha. I kind of want to get this during the sale. I'm going to add that to my basket. I love the putty primer. Call you putty primer. Elf did perfectly dupe it. So I have not bought it again since, but it was a really good primer. And Elf, so far as I'm aware, has not duped the liquid one. So I'm very curious. I do want to try the Liquid Silk Canvas. So I am going to get that during the sale. Okay. Ooh, Way has a hydrating scalp serum. I think I'm going to purchase this. I'm jumping up a couple of things here, excuse me, but I am going to go ahead and add this to my basket too, because I do want to get that. The Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Talc-Free Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I think this is different because it's talc-free from their usual setting powder. So I'm going to leave this on here until I have a chance to try that powder out, but I have half a drawer full of loose powders. I don't need to buy any right now. And then this Smashbox Photo Focus Photo Finish Revitalized Primer Essence I did just buy not too long ago. So I'm going to remove this because I don't need to keep it on here. Okay, we did this. Okay. Peter Thomas Roth Potent C Vitamin C Primer Power Serum. This is $100. I think someone mentioned that they loved this and it transformed their skin. I'm not buying this now. I'll probably wait a couple years until I try that one. Next, we have the Dr. Jart BB Tinted Moisturizer. I've heard great things, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten a mini. And I think I got one of, it might not be this exact one, but I got a Dr. Jart in a subscription box years ago, but I loved it. So eventually I will try it, but not now. Okay, I am going to remove the Replica Autumn Vibes because I'm not going to pay that much money for that. Matcha Meditation, I really do want to try that at some point. I love matcha as a scent, so and $85 is a bit more, I don't know. I feel a little bit better about spending that much, but I'm not going to buy it during the sale right now. I've got these two, and I believe... You know what? I need to go check which one is in my bathroom right now because I know I have this in my cabinet. I just switched out and I have not tried it yet. Tonight's going to be my first time trying this Drunk Elephant serum to see how it works on my skin. I'm pretty sure I bought the Sunday Riley. It might be in my backup drawer. So I'm going to remove the Drunk Elephant because I do have that in my bathroom. This one I might need to double check. Okay, moving up, we have Versace Dylan Blue. And this is another one where I tried a mini and it smelled so good I had to add it to my loves list. So I'm going to keep it there. Gucci, the Luminous Matte Beauty Blush. I don't think I want this anymore. I think I'm okay. I'm going to remove these. I'm also going to remove the Melted Matte PSL Liquid Lipstick. I don't know what I was thinking when I added this to my list because I don't wear liquid lipsticks anymore. I just don't. So I don't need this. Pat McGrath, this Glow palette. I don't need this. I have not tried any Pat McGrath face products, which is why I put one of these palettes on here, but yeah, you know what? It's not even available. I'm going to remove this. From Sol de Janeiro, the fragrance mist. Now, I have to say, this mist does smell just like the lotion, which is really good because the shower gel and there's one other product, I think the scrub, both of those don't smell like the actual, scent like the lotion. So this does smell like it, and I actually do have a full size of this in my bathroom right now because I did purchase, for the holidays, there was a kit where you could get 2 full-size products and they give you 2 minis. So I think the scrub was a mini, the lotion was a full size, this body spray was a full size, and then there was something else that was a mini. So I just started using this and it smells delightful. It smells really good. But just like the rest of the products that I already own, the empty will be my reminder, so I do not need this on my loves list. This cream blush duo from Fenty, it looks like it's not going to be available anymore. It looks like it's already been put on sale. They're probably discontinuing it, so I'm just going to remove this. Okay, getting into the concealers, you can see I went through a concealer kick. I've been trying to find some new concealers to try out, and I've got 2 concealers in my cart already. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything here that I would really want to try out? I've already got one in my cart. I do know I'm going to leave all of these on my list because eventually I do want to try all of these. I just don't think it's going to be right now. Moving up, we have the Natasha Denona Retro Glam Eyeshadow Palette. I don't think I need to get this. I have a large Natasha Denona collection, and I don't think I need this one. I have the mini retro. I think I should be fine. Next, we have from Tarte the Clay Play Face Shaping Palette number 2. And this is on here because I've had the original Clay Play forever, and I love that thing to bits and pieces. And I don't think... eventually I did want to buy this and test it side by side, but I've heard it's not as good as the original, which is why I've been hoarding my original. And it's such a shame they discontinued that original palette because it was so good. But I think I'm going to leave this on the list because eventually I do want to test it out side by side for myself, my own edification. So this Sephora Collection Airbrush Foundation, I'm going to remove from my love list because originally I was going to take this and test it next to the Dior, but I was just trying to find during my declutter, look the Dior Air Flash up online. I cannot find it anywhere. I think they're discontinuing it, which is a shame because I loved the foundation, but the shades no longer work for me, so I was struggling using up the one that I have right now, but that kind of removes my need for this. So I'm going to remove that. I also want to remove these 2 blushes. I don't think I need these blush duos. They're both from the Sephora collection. I will just kind of clean this up. And as you can see, this next section was a little bit of Tarte. I've heard great things about the smoothing primer, so eventually I will pick that up. This shimmering light highlighter I have not tried before, but I'm going to leave it on my list. And then the Tartelette Energy Amazonian Clay palette is actually one that looked very interesting. It looks very cute. And I did want to try out like a newer Tarte palette because I haven't really tried a new Tarte palette since I think it was the Spicy Betch palette is the last one that I really got. So yeah, we'll see how that is. Okay. Next, the Fenty Beauty Warmth Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. I want to try it. You know, I have not tried anything from Fenty from the bronzers. I've only tried highlighters. I've not tried blushes or bronzers. So eventually I do want to try that out for myself. Probably not anytime soon. All right, next is Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. I do have that in my empties, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. The Drunk Elephant C Firma Fresh Vitamin C Day Serum. I did just finish one, so again, it'll be in my empties. I'm going to remove it from here. Next, we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. I did just pick this up along with a foundation pump, so I can remove both of these from the list. What I did not pick up was the concealer. I've never tried the concealer, and I'm kind of curious about it. So I'm going to add the concealer to my basket for this sale. All right, next, we have the Guerlain Meteorites Primer. I don't know why the hell, I don't know what I was smoking when I put this on my loves list. I don't need this. This can get removed. So this Detox First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo from IGK. It's pricey for a dry shampoo, but I've had this before and it was so good. I really liked it, and I kind of hate that I like it because it's so expensive. I don't want something to be that expensive. So I'm going to leave it on my loves list because eventually I do want to get it again, but I don't need it. All right, next I put some NARS blushes on here, but I feel like I was like thinking, you know, NARS is so big that I thought I needed to try a full-size NARS blush. I don't need to. I have a big blush collection. This is actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, filming this and getting my basket ready right after doing my full collection declutter is a really good idea. If you're ever needing to like tone down your shopaholic side before you shop for a sale, just go through your entire makeup collection beforehand and then make your basket because it helps you really make some decisions. So I'm going to remove both of those blushes. And then this Tom Ford highlighting duo, I do want to try out eventually, but I'm not going to get it right now. All right, these Sunday Riley's vitamin oils. I have vitamin C serums. I have purchased both of these, and I think they're both in my empties. So again, I can remove these. And just to say, for most of these, I did add them to my loves list, and I had them there for a while before I did purchase them. So it did serve its purpose on the loves list. All right, next we have this Olaplex Dry Shampoo, and I don't think I'm going to try it anytime soon, so I'm going to remove that. Okay. Next, we have some Too Faced blushes, and honestly, these look so cute. You know, this shade, I think I have a blush that looks just like it, so I'm going to remove that one. But these two I do want to get eventually. They look super, super cute, and I love the packaging. Next, from Drunk Elephant, I think this is a new product. It's the Bouncy Bright Facial Brightening Mask, and I have not tried a full-size Drunk Elephant mask before, so eventually I will pick that up. All right, next we have from Kerastase. I am not going to pronounce that correctly, excuse me. This Curl Manifesto Hydrating Leave-In Cream for curly hair. This is something that I had tried a mini of, and it was so good. I had to add the full size to my loves list, so eventually I will pick that up. I'm going to remove this. This is from First Aid Beauty. I saw they came out with an anti-chafe stick, but if I'm being really honest with myself, I mean, I've got thick thighs. I just wear shorts underneath all my dresses. I'm definitely way more comfortable wearing shorts than I am relying on like a deodorant kind of stick. So I'm going to remove that from my loves list. Along with this Laura Mercier foundation. I am much more likely to try that tinted moisturizer than a foundation from Laura Mercier. So I'm going to remove that. All right, this Pro brush from the Sephora collection, I literally just went through all my brushes, and I have one that looks just like it from Moda Pro, so I do not need this. This is gonna go. Okay, I've never tried the powder foundation from Makeup Forever, so I am going to keep that on here. Eventually I will pick it up. And I've never tried a full-size Makeup Forever foundation either. So those I'm gonna leave on here. They might make an appearance sometime later. This NARS Precision Powder Brush is here because I am still on a quest to find a highlighter brush that I like. And this looked like it might work. $34. I don't think I'm going to pick it up right now. I might wait till later. The Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo, I don't need. I'm going to remove that. And then this Kosas Duo, I already bought the original brow gel, and I have it, so I don't need this set. So I'm going to remove that. Okay. We're getting towards the top of the list. Yay! Next, we have these Haus Labs blushes, and I have heard great things, and I love how these shades look, so we might be adding some to the cart. I want this Soft Coral Peach shade. We're going to add that one, and then there might be one more. We have Universal Red. I don't know. See, these both look like shades I have in liquid form from Rare Beauty. So I kind of want to hold off on I'm going to hold off on those. We will get one. We will see if we do like it, and then I'll pick up more shades if I do like it. All right, next, here's that Armani one I mentioned before, where shade 3.75 is apparently the lightest shade that they have. I just want to talk to whoever did their shade numbers at Armani, because that is ridiculous. Next, I was just watching a video from Amanda Z, and she mentioned the Shiseido Self-Refreshing Foundation and how amazing it was. If this was in stock, my shade is Alabaster because I'm pale. If this was in stock, I would have picked it up for the sale. Unfortunately, it is out of stock. I have an email notification set up, so whenever it is in stock, I will get an email. And I really do want to try it out because she really sold me on it. She made it sound amazing. And last but not least, this is what I saw on the front page, and I love Cherry Blossom. I love the scent of Cherry Blossom. I love everything about Cherry Blossoms, and this perfume sounds amazing. I mean, it's perfume priced, it's a little bit expensive, but I'm putting it here because I do want to, next time I'm in store, or if I can get a little mini, maybe we'll see when we check out, or I'm not going to check out right now because the sale hasn't officially started yet. But when I do check out with my basket, I want to see whether or not I can get a little sample of this because I'm really curious to see how it smells. And that is it for our loves list. I still have a lot on here, but I feel a lot better knowing that the stuff on here is truly stuff that I really do want to try out at some point, and it's not just kind of a hot mess. So here is my basket. I don't think I can use my $10 off with the 20% off sale, but if I can, I will be doing that. So let's see what we have in here. We have the highlight brush from the Sephora collection. We have from Saie the Hydra Beam Brightening and Hydrating Creamy Under Eye Concealer. I really do want to try this, again, from an Amanda Z video. So I've got that in shade HB Half. Next, this is the toner I really wanted to try. This is from Pharmacy. This is the Brighten Up 3% TXA Dark Spot Toner, and I believe this was a recommendation from the Taylor. And I'm super excited to try that one out. From Armani, now that I learned that 3.75 is the shade that I probably should be getting, I really wanted to try the concealer. So I got the Luminous Silk Face and Under Eye Concealer in shade 3.75. Now, another Amanda Z recommendation. I was binging her Declutter playlist this morning, but she recommended that like her Holy Grail concealer is from Kosas, and I have not tried the Kosas concealer yet. So I got shade 1.5C. All right, so now we've got the stuff that I don't know whether or not I should get, because this basket's getting pretty high up there, even with the sale. So, I think I'm going to remove the Dior cushion. I might save that for another sale, but I know I'm probably not going to use it anytime soon, and the rest of these I would use sooner. So I'm going to remove the Dior. All right, we got Kosas. I get the Liquid Silk. Let's see, that's a bit better. Yeah. Okay, and I think that's going to be it. So now we have the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. We have the Way Hydrating Scalp Serum. We have from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. And then we have from Haus Labs by Lady Gaga, the Blush in Pomelo Peach. So once it gets closer, when I actually go to like place my order, I will go ahead and select my samples, and then I will redeem my points. If I can do the $10 rewards, I will. Probably not. I have a feeling that they're not going to let you stack both of those on top of each other. But I have like over 1,000 points. So I might see if there's anything that I can add. Like if they have some good like 500 point perks, some good minis or something. Honestly, their points are kind of trash. But hey, you get what you can get, right? So that's all I'll be getting for the sale. Let me know down below if you're going to be shopping the sale, and if you are, what you're going to get. That was a very weird way of putting it. That sounded a little accusatory. Excuse me. I've been filming all day today, and this is like I've had 2 cups of coffee and a Monster, so I'm just pushing through it. Thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.